This is Paw Print, an animal rescue community, episode 92. I'm Harold Ree,
I'm Nancy Ree.
and today we're going to talk just a little bit about our trip to Costa Rica. We're still in Costa Rica right now, over by Tamarindo Beach, and we'll also talk about some of our featured dogs in our sort of year in review. So Nancy, any highlights from Costa Rica so far that you like?
Costa Rica is a wonderful place. The people of Costa Rica love their dogs. You see a lot of stray dogs on the side of the road, but that just seems to be their animal rescue system. There is a very large. There's the large. Oh, I don't have to talk about that.
It's a large dog sanctuary, although we didn't get a chance to see it.
We didn't get a chance to see it, but I read an article that in Costa Rica they don't believe in animal shelters. The dogs are out and about, but people they know how to drive slowly when they drive on the road because there are a fair number of stray dogs on the side of the road. But they all look well fed. They look content, and
Yeah.
if they were in a shelter, they would be inside a kennel, confined. But this way, they're out and about, and they seem to be relatively safe here.
Yeah, if you're ever in the Costa Rica area or wondering about visiting Costa Rica, I'd say cost-wise, it's we live in California, so it's very comparable cost-wise to California. So if you live anywhere, hopefully not in California, you're gonna find that that the cost here in Costa Rica might be a little bit higher than where you're visiting from. But anyways, Costa Rica, wonderful place. We loved Playa Conchal, which is a beach about 20 minutes north of Tamarindo. Just a real quiet beach. You can get massages there for $20 an hour. We did not get a chance to try that, but just a wonderful beach there. Tamarindo is also a great beach, but just a lot more crowded, a lot more commercial, tons of restaurants, tons of shops, lots of vendors. Not too high pressure, but good, definitely good places. We definitely want to talk about our year in review. Let's start out with Tebow. Tebow was our longest foster of the year. You want to talk a little bit about Tebow?
Tebow was a carryover from last year, December. It took him 4 months to find a home. That was the longest foster dog we had. He was a very timid dog, and timid dogs tend to react based on fear. So he was growly and nippy, but once he began to decompress, um, he he just seemed a lot more relaxed and a lot friendlier.
Yeah. I think the lesson is that you just sometimes need to be patient. I'd say most of our fosters, 1, 2, 3 weeks on average, they stay with us. But every once in a while, you'll have a foster who stays with you several weeks, maybe even several months. And unfortunately, you can't predict how quickly they'll get adopted. I think puppies, of course, will probably get adopted quicker, but you just ultimately never know. Probably our second longest foster was what, Curry?
Yeah, Curry took 3 months.
Yeah.
Curry was another timid dog, but he wasn't growly or nippy like Tebow. He would just withdraw, and in the beginning, every time we approached him, he would pee because that's how afraid he was. But in about 4 weeks, you could see that he was much more comfortable with us, and he just ended up being a wonderful, wonderful dog. And both Tebow and Curry found the perfect homes, and they're very happy now.
Yeah. I think Curry in some ways really kind of grew on us more than maybe any foster this past year, right?
Yeah, Curry is one of the foster dogs that I miss the most,
Mm.
but I know that he's in a very, very, very happy situation now with a canine brother who was also a very timid dog, and I see Facebook posts by their dad, and you can see Curry and his housemate Gizmo huddled together, and it's just the sweetest, the cutest thing.
Yeah, awesome. So overall, how many dogs did we get to foster this year?
11.
11 dogs. So awesome. And for better or for worse, if Tebow had gotten adopted earlier, we would have had way more. But in this case, Tebow did take a few months. There was a time you were really on a roll, right? I mean, you were fostering just dog after dog after dog. Was it kind of after the summer ended?
Around that time, yeah, yeah.
Just seemed like our average length was what? Maybe sometimes we had a dog only like a week or even a few days, right? And then they were adopted pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they tend to be the fluffy little dogs, the cute dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're very popular, and so they get adopted very quickly.
What was the most successful dog rescue event that you attended? I mean, we attended a few, right? Berkeley. There was the one in San Rafael.
Yeah, well, the one in San Rafael is the Bay Area Pet Fair. That's the largest pet fair in northern. I think it's all of California. It's the largest adoption event. The Contra Costa Humane Society ended up adopting out 4 dogs in 2 days.
That's great.
And one of them was a one-eyed Shih Tzu, maybe Lhasa Apso mix. So that one was very, very satisfying. That he found a wonderful, wonderful home.
Yeah, it wasn't really our foster personally, but definitely Nancy was acquainted with that dog, and yeah, I mean, it goes to show you, right? Sometimes some dogs, you just never know. They just find that perfect family match. Great. Just trying to think. We fostered 11 dogs this year. Any kind of thoughts in your mind as far as 2017, or are we just gonna kind of play it by ear?
Just play it by ear.
Yeah. So I think. Well, you want to maybe talk right now about our current foster, Bullwinkle?
Bullwinkle was a foster that I had to take over. His original foster was a college student, and it was very admirable that with her busy schedule, she wanted to foster a dog, but her father ended up having 2 heart attacks in a span of 3 days, and she had to fly home. And so I took over fostering Bullwinkle, and he is kind of becoming long term. I think probably had him, I can't say, a month and a half to 2 months. So hopefully he'll find a home soon. I think during the holidays, people put on hold getting a dog. So hopefully it'll pick up in January, and Bullwinkle will find a home.
Yeah, great. So because we are going to be posting this episode from Costa Rica, if you go to our website, we probably won't have show notes until later on. But you can find us, of course, on your favorite podcast app like iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, all that good stuff. And from there, we'll try to post some photos maybe later this week, or go to our Facebook page. On our Facebook page, you will find Nancy with a wonderful little wiener dog munching on a wonderful tropical treat. That's a friend that she met on the beach. And go to our Facebook page. You can find it at This Is Paw Print, all one word. You can also check out our Instagram page, also at This Is Paw Print. And you'll find some more postings from there of our trip to Costa Rica and some of the animals who we met. Anyways, this is just a year-end thank you to everybody for all your support. Paw Print has just gone beyond our expectations as far as listenership. We've had listeners from over, I think, 110 countries, close to 120 countries, but just countries all around the world, just consistent support from all of you. So we just want to say thank you for supporting us. You can check us out at thisispawprint.com. You can find all of our episodes there, or once again, on your favorite podcast app. So finally, just wanted to sign off and say, you make a difference. Of love and peace by saving an animal. Thanks again, and we will see you next week on Paw Print.